hello, and welcome to my thought for this wonderful Sunday. Um, Whenever I walk now, what I notice is that it's really tough for the pigeons out there. They're not getting fed the way they should. And I happen to like pigeons, but evidently they can be a cause of much consternation, and people object to the fact that they'll eat anything and they'll go anywhere. And I remember when I was in San Francisco, I was interviewing this lovely lady who was about to turn 100. And I said to her, "So, what are the things that bother you the most?" And she said, this is a little 99 and 364-day old little lady. And she said to me, "Linworth, it's the fucking pigeons." I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "The fucking pigeons. They shit all over everything and they're all over." I happen to really like the pigeons, and I like birds. And the reason I like birds is because my family, my aunt, had a little canary named Petey who loved to sing with the vacuum cleaner. The roar of its motor inspired the bird to counter melodies that soared far above the whoosh of sucked up litter and demolished trash. He demonstrated his devotion to his art one unforgettable day when my aunt was about to vacuum the draperies. She pulled out her Hoover, and the bird's delight was actually visible. He knew that soon there would be a well-deserved accompaniment to his vacuum cleaner symphony, and he was right. My aunt turned on the vacuum cleaner, and the bird launched into a sublime Missa Gloria. My aunt was so involved with her task she didn't notice that the little bird had let the force of his melody sweep him from his cage up to the cornice. My aunt took the vacuum cleaner wand and to get into the folds of the drapery when she saw a flash of yellow go right down the tube. She was horrified. She turned off the vacuum cleaner, sure that her little canary had gone to join the angels, and then she paused. His song was soft, but still audible, and she said, "Keep singing, darling. Mama will save you." And she unzipped the vacuum cleaner bag. That's what we had in those days. And now the bird's song was very strong and very close. And she reached in the vacuum cleaner bag and cleared away the dust punnies and the wadded Kleenex to clear a pathway for her pet to escape. The bird shot out of the vacuum cleaner bag like a released bullet, still singing the main motif of his beautiful symphony. My aunt looked at her pet canary with renewed respect. He was singing his heart out, and he was naked as the day he was born. He was pink, and his little throat was vibrating with song. When I think of that little bird, determined to sing his song no matter what obstacle stopped him, tried to stop him, but couldn't, I think, could the human race have been that determined? Could the human race, people in the human race, have kept on singing their song no matter what happened? And so I tell you that story to tell you that even though we are locked down, even though we cannot get out and we cannot hug our neighbor, it is important for all of us to be like my aunt's canary and sing their fucking song. And thank you so much for joining me for my thought.